Ni hao, genki desu, annyeong haseyo. Hello. Once again, I come to you with another video. I am the Chinese, Japanese, Korean Madhi Messiah. Now, the message that I'm sending to China and to Japan and Korea, China, Japan, and Korea. My Chinese astrology is the bull. I am the bull, strength, born the year of the ox, 1973. I am the Chinese Mahdi Messiah because my mother is mixed with Chinese. So I'm part Chinese. So there's a message that I want to send to China so that China stays strong and that China never falls and that Japan never falls and that Korea never falls. This is a message about the Bible, something that I did of revelations in the Bible. So I don't want you to fall under this fake spell that I've created. So I've been saying that you can use this to manipulate people through religion and false beliefs. So what I did is I took revelations. I saw something in someone, and they had a bone on their chest, which is called a pigeon chest. A chicken chest is what I call it, because this person is a coward. I challenged him. He is a family member. I challenged him to a boxing match to test his loyalty. But he failed. He failed to show his loyalty to the family. So what I did is that I used him as a pawn, as a puppet. So he is my creation. So I want China and Japan and Korea to know that when this event takes place and he's trying to make me or try to make himself seem like he is the one, but I made him who he is through his emotions. His emotions came out, and now he thinks that he is somebody special, like if this is prophecy. So now people are going to make this come true as a prophecy. So this prophecy belongs to China, Korea, and Japan, because I created this prophecy. And this is who I represent. And I also represent Russia, Greece, Italy, Africa, and South America. And I want all of you to unite together. So everyone is turning against me. People want me to fail. They don't want me to be successful. So this person, they're trying to make me not be successful. They want to see me broke. They want me to die poor. They want to see me in the streets homeless on the floor. And they want me to suffer. So this is a video that I'm sending as a message to China. I know the world might laugh at me because they make fun of me and think this is a joke. But I come to you with honesty that I represent China, as you can see, Japan, Kendo, Samurai, and Korea, North and South Korea. I want to bring peace and unity between North and South Korea to come united. I want China and Japan to become united with Korea. I want China to become united with Russia, because there's a place between Russia and China where you are mixed. You're basically family. So I want Russia, China, Japan, and Korea to merge with Greece and Italy and Africa, complete Africa and South America, to create a 1 billion man army. Because where America has failed to stop these wars, I want these nations to come together to put an end to the war, for Ukraine and Russia to unite and become one, for Ukraine to leave NATO and unite with Russia, because you are family, you are one, you are connected. So America has failed to stop the war with Israel and Palestine and to bring peace in the world. So if Russia and China, Japan and Korea merge together with Greece, Italy, Africa, all of Africa and South America, to create a 1 billion man army, the army of peace, to stop all wars in the world, and for you to set an example for the world. So people are going to turn against me, and I may lose my employment, I may lose ability to find work. And so I'm doing this for China. I'm sacrificing myself for China because I'm mixed with Chinese. And in the future, since the mausoleum or the pyramid of Qi Shi Huang cannot be excavated, or when it is excavated and opened and China finds the incredible treasures that are within this place, whether it can be archaeologists can find there in China, the treasures beyond China's dreams. If you don't have a body of Qi Shi Huang, you can use mine to put in a museum, to mummify my body. So this is my sacrifice for China. So what I did in the Bible is that I took him, there's a part that talks about the breastplate and this and that, and I also made him like a Dracula character. So women are gonna make this happen. Women are gonna turn against me because I'm celibate now. I don't wanna have sex. I wanna keep my energy, my life force. And so this is just a message before this event happens so that China is not affected. Don't believe in this event because I created it. I wrote a letter which was in a red envelope with black letters written all over it. And I know this woman found it. I know it was a woman who found it. And they're probably trying to find him so they can create this character. But they're just actors. They're just going to dress up as vampires and pretend to be vampires and Draculas. So Draculas or vampires don't use mirrors because they do not reflect. But these people reflect. They got to look in there to put on contact lenses and put their fangs in and put on makeup and get dressed and look in the mirror. So what I did in this, that's what I did. I brought that to life. And I used the revelations to prove that you can manipulate people in the world. So I want Russia, China, Japan, North Korea, and South Korea to unite with Italy, Greece, South America, and Africa and create a 1 world billion man army. Russia will have red tanks painted in red with the hammer and sickle in yellow. China will have red tanks with the stars on it. There will be a red army. China will dress the soldiers in red uniforms. And for me, I will have my own separate army of terracotta soldiers. And China will set the example for the world. China and Russia, Japan, Korea, South America, and Africa will set the example for the world to bring peace to the world. So China will build a forbidden city in every part of the world. In the United States, you will build a forbidden city in all 50 states. So I want China to build like they have a Chinatown in every state or almost in every state. But China will build a forbidden city and a great wall that surrounds this forbidden city for tourists. And this is where I will go and be shown to be the one who has brought peace before I am homeless and can't buy food and I'm on the streets. Because people don't want me to become successful. They don't want me to become wealthy because of my influence. And then with my influence, who I'm representing. So they say that I'm a traitor to my country. But America is betraying Americans by poisoning the water, poisoning our food, chemicals in our food, toxins and metals in the air with chemtrails, poisoning the oceans. And then American people want you to still be loyal to your country. They want you to say, even though they're poisoning us, even though they're robbing us with taxes and not giving us the American reality, not the American dream, because America has been established. We live in America now, so America is not a dream, it is a reality. But these pedophiles and these psychopaths and these elite families are trying to destroy the United States, and then they still want you to remain loyal. And this is a slave mentality. So they want you to remain loyal to the people who are destroying your foundation, your life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So if you can't find that here, then you're supposed to remain loyal to a country that they're trying to destroy from within, with the crooked politicians and Congress. So I want China to build a forbidden city in all 50 states of the United States of America. And this is where my body will be shown in a glass sarcophagus. So the world can know that I'm the one who chose China, that God chose China, that I am the Mahdi Messiah, sent by God, sent by the universe, or sent by Buddha to represent China, Russia, Japan, North and South Korea, to unite, to finally unite and bring peace and create a strong military to protect its values and protect its culture and its way of life. The same for Japan. Japan will bring back samurais. Will bring back an army of samurais who carry swords and dress in the hakama, the full traditional hakama, carry swords and guns and have a bun. A new army for Japan. And China will build an army of terracotta soldiers dressed like terracotta soldiers carrying guns like soldiers. This will be the new world order. Since America can't seem to accomplish world peace and is trying to destroy itself from within, destroying the values of us Americans born here, hard-working Americans, stealing our way of life, destroying our food, our water, destroying our economy, destroying our dollar, our almighty dollar. So, in the new world order economy, this is the bank of hell, and there will be the bank of heaven. And this will be the new world order currency, the bank of hell and the bank of heaven. So the rich and wealthy of this new economy will have the bank of heaven dollar bills. And it will be the same, it will be the same as the bank of hell. So the workers who work in life, who earn a decent living by working, not the lazy people, not the lazy people, will have the bank of hell. But it doesn't mean that you're poor. It would be just like having a $5 bill a $1 bill and a $20 bill, all in the same. So here I carry the Bank of Hell, and I have a 20 here, I have a 10, 5, and 1s, and I also have 2s. So this would be the New World Order economy. And in these bills, these new bills will have 24 karat gold in them. This will be the new money that China will print after the reset for this cashless society. Because since America wants to go digital and destroy the American dollar, my favorite dollar bill, which is George Washington, since they're trying to destroy this here, the almighty dollar, in God we trust, then this dollar will be replaced by the Bank of Heaven and the Bank of Hell, or just the Bank of Heaven, because we want to bring peace here in the world. So it just might be the Bank of Heaven, $500 bills. So China and Russia will unite with Japan, North and South Korea, and Ukraine and Russia. Ukraine and Russia will find peace, will find a common ground, and will unite to build another part of this 1 billion man army. China and Japan and Korea will create their own army to contribute to this 1 billion man army, and so will South Africa and South America will contribute to this New World Order army. So China will be the one to set the example. For I am the ox of China, I am the bull, born the year with the bull meaning strength. So this is my message. So everybody's against me, nobody cares about me because I'm telling the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. They just love the lies. And I think China is powerful enough. I don't want China to fall to America. I don't want China to fall to the pedophiles and psychopaths in the world. I want China to rise, not like a phoenix, but like a bull out of the fire, flames, and ashes. For I am the bull, rising out of the flame, fire, and ashes. They say rising out of the fire and ash and flames like a phoenix, but I am the bull, representing China. So I'm the Chinese Madhi Messiah, here to bring China, Japan, North Korea, South Korea together in harmony, in humanity, in peace, and unite Ukraine and Russia, South Africa, and South America. So this is my message. So when this happens, when this occurs, which it will, because you can take this book and you can say and manipulate things. So here in the book they say in Revelations that there were scorpions of the earth with lion's face. So China and Russia, Japan, South Korea, North Korea, Africa and South America, Greece and Italy will create helicopters that look like a bull's face. The horns will look like guns, and will have those tails of scorpions, not lions, but a face of a bull. And there are other things that I will explain for China to do. China will also create planes that will be painted red with the 5 golden stars. Russia would have aircrafts also painted red. We will have battleships painted red. And these will be the New World Order army. We'll have battleships and planes painted red with the 5 stars. Russia will have tanks and battleships and planes painted with the hammer and sickle. This will be the new world order to bring peace into the world, to usher a new world that we need. We don't need printed meat and lab-grown chicken. We need real food. I want a world that's healthy. Like if I was ruler and emperor of the world, I don't want sick and unhealthy people. I want healthy workers. So the world can advance, the society can advance, we can evolutionize. I don't want a poison society. I want clean water, healthy water, living water. I want real cow meat, real chicken, real eggs, real fish, not printed or made in a lab by scientists. I want a healthier world, free of disease, free of hunger, and free of poverty. And I believe if we all unite, China, Russia, Ukraine, Japan, South and North Korea, Africa and South America, and create a one world billion-man army, and have China put forbidden cities in every part of the world, like embassies and consulates. These will be the embassies and consulates of China, a forbidden city. And my body can be moved around in this glass sarcophagus to each one so everyone can see the one who brought this message, who was sent by the universe or God or Buddha. By any means, whatever creator has created me to send this message, to be the one to spread this message. So this is my message, and hopefully it'll get out to the future generations of China, the younger generations. Be proud of who you are. Don't lose your tradition and your heritage. Look, I honor my ancestors in my blood. In my blood, in my tree, my family tree, I have Chinese fruit, peaches, the peaches of longevity. And it's in my roots. So this is my message for now, and I will send and make another video. Ni hao, genki desu, annyeonghaseyo.